All right. So here's on Wednesdays when I do my picks to go through the whole week, and I'm gonna reveal my personal power rankings, which were actually pretty difficult to do, uh, being that some of the teams I really expected to win, I guess I thought were better than they really were, lost. Lost this last week. Packers, talking to you. So they took significant drops, and the Lions obviously took a significant hike up. But let's get right into it, guys. For some reason, I always try to make these short. They always go way too long. Sue me. So we'll start off the first game. It's a Thursday night game, Eagles versus the Giants. I was higher on the Giants, but the Giants have just proven me wrong time and time again. Eli is just, he's just not good. He's just not, it's just not good. And I really don't think the Eagles are going to lose another one. They're not going to lose 3 in a row. They're just not going to do it. So, whoops, I didn't bring mini flop. And Eagles the first pick. I don't think it's going to be close. I think the Eagles are going to come out and blow them out. Even though it is at the Giants, I just have a feeling. So next is the Falcons Buccaneers. I picked the Falcons to beat the Steelers. I don't really understand what the heck is going on with the Falcons. I guess I just thought they were better than they were. Maybe it was just like I thought who they were last year, but apparently that's not it. But they're playing the Buccaneers. I really think the Buccaneers are going to take a step back. No Fitz magic if they've gone back to Jameis Winston. I'm going to go ahead and say the Falcons take this one. Get their second win of the year. That's kind of crazy to me. They've only won one game. Next is the Panthers at the Redskins. I thought the Redskins looked absolutely horrible against the Saints on Monday night. And the Saints defense is not good. It's not a good defense. And they were turning the ball over. They're barely scoring points. And I got the Panthers all over this one. I really think that the Panthers might be the third or fourth best team in the NFC right now. So I think that the Panthers are going to take that. So now we got the Seahawks at the Raiders. I don't know if there's a team that has underperformed to everyone else's expectation. Not mine. I'm not high on Gruden. I'm not high on Derek Carr. Everyone else is, and they say they have the gifts, the talents, all this stuff. But I don't know if there's a team that's underperformed quite like the Raiders. I have the Seattle Seahawks taking this one. Why is it doing that? I think the Seahawks are a better team. That's just how I see it. So the next game, we have the Colts at the Jets. I think the Jets are horrible. I don't know how they pulled off that win last week against the Broncos. I thought the Broncos were a better team. Still think the Broncos are a better team, but they lost, so whatever. I think the Colts, again, I don't know what's going on here. Why is this? Okay. Sorry, guys. A little technical difficulties here. Why can I not grab this? There we go. Sorry. Technical difficulties. Apparently, I moved mini flop and whatever. Anyway, Colts win. So then we go down to the next game, Cardinals versus the Vikings. I think the Cardinals are one of the worst teams in the league, so I'm going to go with Vikings. Cardinals did get a win. I predicted the win. I haven't done the tally. I'm going to guess I was like 6-10 last week. I feel like I got every single one of these friggin' picks wrong. I did pick the Cardinals to get their first win because I think the 49ers are pretty bad. So going forward, we've got the Steelers and the Bengals. I'm going to go ahead and say that even though the Bengals are playing better, I think the Steelers are going to win this game. I think they're starting to turn around. I do sadly think that they might. I don't know. I just feel like they're going to beat them. Like the Steelers just have this ability to beat teams like this. These games are what they're made for. I don't know. I just have a feeling I win it. It's probably not really. I mean, if you really think about it, the Bengals are better than them in almost every way. But I just think the Steelers are going to take this one. So Chargers at the Browns. I think the Chargers are a way better team. Phillip Rivers is way better than Baker Mayfield. Granted, they're not on the field at the same time, but I personally think that this is going to be a blowout. I think the Chargers are going to kill them. So then we have the Texans. Bills at the Texans. I don't think that the Texans make the same mistake the Titans did. I think that they have a little bit more consistent offense. I really think the Texans are going to beat the Bills, and I don't think it's going to be close. I think they're going to get blown out. I think the Bills are flying high, but I just got the Texans. So then we have the Bears at the Dolphins. I have the Bears. Khalil Mack is a monster. I don't trust Tannehill. I know he's capable, but I just don't trust him. So I think the Bears are the better team. I think they're going to win. We have the Rams at the Broncos. The Broncos really showed me that they're not that good. I guess not. I thought they were better than what they were. So I'm going to stick with my boys, the Rams. I've been picking them. I fully expect them to probably. I haven't looked at their schedule, but they'll be the last undefeated team. They'll lose a game, but they'll be the last undefeated team to go. I really think that. So then we have the Ravens at the Titans. The Titans are a completely different team at home, but this Ravens team is a lot better than what I think they are. Even though they lost, they won a close game, or I'm sorry, they lost a close game in overtime to the Browns. But the Browns division game, I think the Ravens are going to take this one. I do. I don't know why. I think that game was a fluke. I think they're still a better team than the Browns, but I don't know. The Titans offense really has to come out and show me something. The defense is good, but I don't know what the deal with the offense is right now. So we have the Jags at the Cowboys. I think this is Jaguars all the way. I don't think there's really much going to be. I mean, I think the Jaguars are a significantly better team than the Texans. The Texans just beat the Cowboys. I don't understand how that happens. So we have the Sunday night game. This is probably the game of the week. I'm assuming on most people's. You got the Chiefs versus the Patriots at Foxborough. I am going to take the Patriots. I think Tom Brady literally marks his calendar to games like this. Like, he's going to show up. He's going to throw 5 touchdowns. He's going to dismantle that defense. And Belichick has a great habit of being able to take away what you covet dearly. And the Chiefs, I really think that they're gonna throw them a game plan that they haven't seen before. And Mahomes has actually struggled the last 2. He didn't have a passing touchdown last week. He had 2 interceptions. And against the Broncos, he didn't look that crisp either. I mean, he came down and he had the drives that mattered, but, I just think the Pats are going to take this one. So then the Monday night game, I think, is a giant bust. I don't know how this comes to this. Obviously, at the beginning of the year, they thought Jimmy G was going to be there, whatever. The 49ers at the Packers, I don't really see how the 49ers can really even take this. So, anyway, that would be the picks for the week. So let's unveil the power rankings. I did not move the Ravens. I probably should have. I'm not ready to just get rid of them just yet. So I got the Rams at number 1, the Chiefs at 2, and the Bengals at 3. Ravens 4. I mean, the Bears didn't play last week. I have them at 5. The Saints, Panthers, Pats, Vikings, Vikings, and I didn't really move it's hard for me to move a team like the Jaguars down significantly when they get beat by one of the best teams in the NFL. I can't do that. I moved the Chargers up. The Redskins, I didn't really know what to do with them, even though they left that giant whopper out there in Minnesota and New Orleans. But this is really tough this week. Like I said, I had to drop the Packers down. I couldn't quite get them to be below the Lions, even though I don't know what the heck that was. Obviously, the Titans dropped, I think, 6 or 7 spots. Bills rose. Steelers rose, Falcons dropped. I mean, the teams in the last, they're 25. I just don't. The Jets, I still don't trust them. I don't think they're that good of a team. Eagles keep falling. I mean, I just don't. I don't know why. It's such a weird year. This is great actually. Parity in the league. That's what everyone always wants. We're tired of seeing the Patriots and Steelers get penciled into the AFC Championship game. I know last year, Jaguars, yeah, whatever. But we're tired of the same players being there all the time. So it's good to have this parity in the league. It's been exciting to watch. And every week, there's been like an overtime game almost every week, I believe. So, all right, guys. So drop me a follow, do what you got to do. I really appreciate you watching, and tighten up. And thanks for watching.